And 5, 4, 3, 2. What up, y'all? Welcome to Here's the Thing. I'm Kevin on stage. She's
that chick AJ.
Welcome to another podcast episode. Smash that like button, smash that notification button. Bangers all 2023. Bangers, yeah, you and me. Yeah. Church announcements. Berlin, London, Paris. Y'all got a situation.
Oui.
Paris, y'all got them bed bugs. I don't do no bed bugging.
Oh, we might skip Paris.
Paris, now listen, it ain't selling well enough to deal with no bed bugs. I know that much.
That's what I heard.
I said, man, I stayed in London for a few more days. Y'all don't buy these tickets. I said, how you have bed bugs all over the city?
The place is old,
They
Kevin.
said it's taking over the city. I said, bed bugs.
I saw that today too. I said, that is disgusting.
I said, taking over. I would be embarrassed to be like the whole city.
I'm saying bed bugs is worse than roaches in my opinion.
Yeah,
Roaches.
roaches. Oh, you know what I'm saying? People got roaches.
And roaches ain't trying to bug you. Roaches are not eating off of your body.
They're trying to hide.
Bed bugs
they
trying
get
to
caught. They're like, you got me.
You got me, man.
Bed bugs nestle-
Bed bugs are
nestled
parasitic in nature.
Yes, they are eating off of you. Roaches are like, you gonna finish that chicken? I got it.
Yeah.
That's the difference. It's nasty.
Maisha said, Kev, you better bring your butt to France. Y'all better get some spray. I know that. All right, Angel, what you got going on in your life?
I got in a car accident. And it's so frustrating because my family just started our annual family fast.
Oh, no alcohol and what is it? No bread?
I am a vegan for the month and no processed anything.
No
processed anything. Listen, I was like, hey, can the person getting us breakfast, if you could give me an oatmeal. I remember her name. I just wasn't gonna say it and put it out there. If you give me oatmeal and then the tea. She was like, they're out of both of those. I said, oh God. The devil is busy. So yeah, I wasn't surprised. Once I got in, I said, oh, yep, the fast has started because the devil gets real mad. He's like, oh, you trying to draw near to God.
How about no oatmeal? How much do you love him now?
Nah, he was like, how about we bang up your car?
Yeah, Job got his whole family killed. Let me tell you what, you ain't gonna get no oatmeal, no tea.
You can get a little honey
and a car
syrup,
accident.
not the agave.
I was on my way to a private dance class that I have been wanting to do for months. I hired the instructor. I rented the dance studio.
And God wanted some private time with you.
He did. He said, you're going to sit out here in the middle of Van Nuys with people crying in the middle of the road and people trying to scam you. Denora got to take the dance class. It was a part of her birthday gift. She was like, it was so great. I was like, shut up. I don't care that it was great for you. I missed it. I was 2 blocks away.
I love that she's still with.
Oh no, because I had to pay the dance instructor anyways. I said, get to the dance class. I called. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm in a car accident, but praise God, I was able to walk away. The accident was terrible. I didn't show y'all the pictures of the other cars.
Well, they hit your car.
No. I was the last person to hit someone else.
Oh, there was more cars.
It was a 5-car accident.
Dang.
It was a head-on collision. First it was a fender bender. The person course corrected in the fender bender into oncoming traffic, which was the traffic that I was in.
My God.
And they hit each other face on. And the guy, I was in the furthest right lane, and the guy who got hit face on was in the left lane to me. His car spun out in front of my car,
that's
and
a great
that's how I hit
diagram.
him. You see that? Because how?
Who needs video?
That's what happened. So I was the last person in the collision and the most angry.
And your car has still got a good bit of damage to be last. So that means them other cars, if you got the residual of that.
When I tell you that the car that was going the same direction to me that got hit on, they had the license plate of the car that hit them stuck to their car.
Dang!
I'm going to show you. This is the car that caused it. That's the minivan.
Man. They got leaking fluid everywhere.
And then this is the people they hit.
Oh my God!
Yeah. And then I hit the back of their car.
Dang.
You see that, Josh?
My God.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
unrecognizable.
No, it's pretty bad. I was like, I hope these people ain't dead, but they weren't dead. Listen, and I got out the car. Everybody else was shaking up like, oh. I was like, God, shit. God, damn it. I was on my way to a dance class. I mean, I was so mad. Everybody else was like, oh. The man who caused everything, he was like, oh. I was like, God, who the hell? what is going on? I was so
Like, I'm already running late.
Angel.
I was so mad. Everybody was just like, oh,
You black mama that whole intersection.
I did.
And then at the same time, Marcus is having his own fun.
Oh, yeah. He was like, oh, you okay, babe? I was like, yeah. Then I'm going to give him updates, and I'm looking at a big old dick on my screen. I was like, why did you send me that right now?
That man, listen, women, if y'all promise some doggone coochie, y'all need to deliver. You didn't say
The world would be needing to be on fire.
I don't care if the world is on fire. You better bring that hot coochie over here and do what you said. You said, when I get done with the bid, I'm getting some butt. I don't care if a zombie bit off your arm. Are you turned all the way? If you ain't turned, and if you turn, give me some of that zombie coochie.
Give me zombie coochie.
Give me zombie coochie.
Half
Y'all,
human, half
tonight
zombie.
I'm going to give you some. Oh, I was in a world war. I got shot. Is you live?
That's crazy. Here's your Purple Heart.
Yeah. Purple Heart, Medal of Honor, drop the draws.
I just couldn't even. I'm literally on the phone with the insurance company. I'm going in to look up information, and I was like, Marcus, text me.
Peen.
I said,
Veiny.
I said,
Snickers.
Why would you send that
Next
to
to
me?
a negative COVID test?
Yes.
That's a nude. I'm healthy enough for this dick.
He had both of them on the bathroom counter. I said,
Did he know you were in the accident?
yes, he said that
1000%.
after we talked, and he said,
Yes.
"Are you okay?" I was like, "Yes."
Good.
I said the car.
There's something. Yeah.
Running.
You said you're okay.
Yeah.
No,
It's
the
coming
photo
in.
was
Is your
already-
airdrop? Was your airdrop damaged?
That was his heat check, Angel. The photo was already taken.
Photo is locked and loaded.
Stop it.
He only
And I
paused
should've
because you
known.
had a car accident. Were you good?
Yeah, literally, he
Yes.
was like, "Okay, yeah," and I should have known the yeah was something.
How's your back? Good? Okay, because it's going to get blown out.
Right? I was like, I'm missing the dance class. My husband's sending me nudes, and all these people's crying. So bad.
All these people's crying.
It was so maddening.
I love it. When I saw that video on your Instagram, I said, that's a man after my own heart.
I knew that's
Be a
what you
big
would
girl
say.
and do what you said. Huh? You wouldn't put gas in that car. I want to put gas in your car.
So,
All right.
yeah. Anyway.
You're wondering why this episode is called Purlie Victorious.
Yes, why did
Friend of the pod, Leslie Odom Jr. You might have known him as
Leslie!
Aaron Burser. He hit me up down to the Twitter. He said, Kev, when you and Les went to a Broadway show, I said, it's been a minute. Leslie Odom Jr. You got a good name that goes with all.
Oh, yeah, it's very classy.
Leslie Odom Jr., you got to say the whole thing. I said, hey, Leslie Odom Jr. Mm-hmm. He said, why don't you come down and see Purlie Victorious? Now, I didn't know what Purlie Victorious was. Mm-hmm. I said, what's Purlie Victorious? Oh, it was written by Ossie Davis, performed on Broadway in 1963 roundabout. Mm-hmm. Ossie Davis and his beautiful wife, Ruby D. Ruby,
Sorrel.
husband and wife team. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, well, calendar open.
You're like, I'm not on tour.
I'm
Perfect
not on
timing.
tour. This is why I don't want to go on tour, so I can be available to do this stuff. So me and Liz went down New York City. Mm-hmm. And
New York
City. And we saw Purlie Victorious. Now, I thought it was going to be a musical, which I don't mind. I love musicals. Mm-hmm. I love plays.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I am almost rejuvenated every time I see a black production on Broadway. Actually, I come to think of it, I've only seen black production. I've seen Purlie. Hamilton is mostly black, but you know what I'm saying? Seen Temptations, seen Michael Jackson, and The Lion King got a lot of black people in it.
Oh, yeah, got you.
Yeah, and I seen Kinky Boots as well, which is not black, but the lead actor was a black friend of mine. But as a creative and an artist myself, you finna put that on right now?
She said she can do her hair.
I said I'm going to be doing my hair.
That's what I
this
love.
Podcast.
It's good and black.
She got a flight.
Y'all can't smell the cocoa butter through here. It's all up and through.
All up. Oh, it is. I was about to say don't lie, and then I was like, I did put on.
No,
cocoa
use
butter.
black.
Thanks.
So when I tell you, Leslie Odom Jr.,
He's an acting man.
he is somebody's actor.
Yes, he is.
Vanessa Bell Calloway.
Oh, yes.
So we get to go, and also let me tell you who this person I was not familiar with. Her name is, oh shoot, he didn't tag her in this one. Let me see. Hold on. I just recently followed her on the Instagram.
On the Instagrams.
Her name is
I believe in you, Kevin.
Josh.
I could just type. You could just also type in cast of
There it
Purlie
is. Her
Victorious.
name is Kara Young. She is the co-lead.
That baby can act, can't she?
Angel, I said, whew, y'all are talented. As a talented person myself,
Come on.
I said, y'all, they got lines.
Yes.
Okay.
Monologue.
And you don't get to start all over.
No.
You got to plunge through that thing.
And they can sing. They didn't sing much, but you can tell they can sing. They are, it is very funny. And the unfortunate part about the play, and the only negative about the play, it was written in 1960. And as a black person, it still rings true today in 2023.
Oh, you're like, ain't nothing changed.
I said, whew.
Oh, yeah.
Man. And that's part of the joy of it. Is like, we've come so far, but we also have so far to go. So I implore you, if you're in the New York tri-state area, or if you got the means to vacation, go down to Broadway and see it.
And you said who was the playwright?
Ozzie Davis.
Ozzie did write it.
Ozzie wrote it. And that's also the amazing thing. For your work to literally outlive you, and they can revive something you wrote, and it can feed your family for many years after, but also just be able to be enjoyed by people after you don't went on to be with them is amazing. And also, I'd never been in a star's dressing room in Broadway. Leslie Odom Jr. said, y'all want a drink? We got some pour. I said, Leslie Odom Jr. gonna pour us a glass of wine? Vanessa Bell Calloway said, I seen you on them Spectrum commercials. I like most of them. There was a few as a director I would have made a choice.
Come on.
She said,
Come on, black woman.
I said, what you would have
black
done?
woman, tell
Vanessa
the
Bell,
truth.
and she told us she was amazing.
Yes.
And then people be seeing them Spectrum commercials. I don't see them
They play them everywhere.
ever.
They were running them heavy during these football games.
Yeah, people were tweeting me like they don't come on after or during Sunday Night Football.
Well, listen, they gonna make sure they get their money's worth. They say we got the Kev on stage and the Tony Bakers and the Tahir's Moores. We gonna get our money. Listen, they said we will use y'all until y'all did, and if y'all do, they'll paint your life. Because sometimes you need to memorialize folk even after they're gone. I know I did it, and it's one of the best gifts I've ever given to someone, is to be able to give them something that reminded them of a loved one. And you know what? It could be someone alive. You don't have to wait until someone has gone on to be with the Lord. I absolutely love Paint Your Life because it is special. This is not just something that you pick up from the store that's meaningless, the little gift boxes that you get right before you check out from a store. This is something that shows someone you put a lot of thought and a lot of care into it. Paint Your Life transform photos into a one-of-a-kind, beautiful hand-painted portrait by professional artists. Get a professional hand-painted portrait created from any photo at a truly affordable price. A sentimental holiday gift or sentimental birthday gift. Use their compilation services and compile multiple photos. Create anything you imagine. Put yourself in a location where you've always wanted to go, or add a lost loved one to a special occasion to create the portrait of your dreams. That's what I did for my girlfriend Brescia. Her father unfortunately passed away before he was able to be in her wedding, literally a year before, less than a year before. And so I wanted her to be able to have a photo of him with her in her wedding dress. So we compiled a picture of him from his wedding many years ago to her mom, and a picture of her in her wedding dress. And then I made sure I gave them a picture of him at his older age when he was extremely healthy. So it was beautiful. User-friendly platforms let you order custom-made, hand-painted portraits in less than 5 minutes. You'll get approved every stage of the portrait process and request as many modifications as you like to ensure the portrait is painted just like you dreamed. Get a hand-painted portrait in as little as 2 weeks. This holiday season, you can give the most meaningful gift you've ever given from paintyourlife.com, and there's no risk. If you if you don't love the final painting, your money is refunded, guaranteed. And right now, as a limited time offer, get 20% off your painting. That's right, 20% off and free shipping. To get this special offer, text the word thing to 8720. That's thing, or should I say thing? Let me say it properly. Thing to 87204. Text thing to 87204. Paint your life. Celebrate the moments that matter most.
All right, Angel, before we start the episode, I wanted to
There's a mandatory disclaimer. Sorry.
Mandatory disclaimer.
Message and data rates may apply. See terms for details.
Before we get into the episode, I wanted to know what your thoughts for the Damian Lillard trade. He went from Portland to Milwaukee with Giannis.
A blockbuster trade.
And Drew Holiday's now on the Celtics.
Now, I like that Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
The name is pretty. It rolls off your tongue. And you said this. Who was the person?
Damian Lillard, Dame time, he going down with
Dame
Giannis.
time.
Dame time down with Giannis now.
And is he playing what position?
He playing point guard.
We're not talking about football.
No.
Oh. All right. Caught up now. Definitely thought we were talking. They already talking about basketball.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's time. It
That's
was media
rude.
day.
What?
It was
It was
media
media
day.
day
They had the
yesterday.
pictures
Basketball
taken.
finna get started about a month from now.
Why don't they let football finish?
Oh, baby, we going all together. We jumbled all together.
Listen, y'all got to tell me what sport. Start off with that first.
Well, let me tell you what we can talk about, too. This doggone Taylor Swift, Kansas City Chiefs, Taylor Kelsey thing. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I hate to say it. I hope I don't sound ridiculous. I finally understand them white people who were mad about black people kneeling. I just want my football.
Just play the game.
Just play the game. I don't care if they love each other. I don't want to see it on my screen. I had a hard day's work. I want to watch me a football game. Every time I watch the Chiefs, I got to see Taylor Swift.
Don't
You
watch
can
the
love
Chiefs,
them.
then.
No, I want to watch it, and I don't want to hear about it. You can love them, but you got to shove it down my throat. You got to be love all in my face. Just love each other. It's not about protest. Y'all can protest. Just do it where I don't have to see it.
If the
That's
game
how I
was
feel.
more entertaining, they wouldn't be talking about Taylor.
I'm just the
Taylor-
doggone
Taylor-
cut to her every second of the game.
Travis Kelce's blowing Taylor Swift up, though.
So low key, I thought they were like exaggerating that. He's gotten almost 1 million followers since he started dating Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
There was a 5 million increase in their first game from the last Sunday Night Football game, and then it dropped from this game.
Because was she not there?
She was there, but it just wasn't exciting. His jersey sales are up, and the NFL changed their banner to Taylor Swift cheering. And here's my
What?
yes, the NFL
they're
like
milking
social
all
media.
Okay, because
All
white
these
men are
ratings.
obsessed with her. Got it.
I don't think it. I think it's young white girls.
The NFL, why would they? Well, young white girls are gonna love Taylor regardless.
That's what I'm saying.
And the young white girls are not the one controlling the camera. It's them white men.
No, I know. The NFL got Taylor. They had a Disney Plus version of the game, like 10 minutes delayed. They had Toy Story game in Andy's room. They had the Jaguars and the
Disney Plus.
Falcons on Disney Plus. They had toy version of all the games. So this dude, he juked somebody and got tackled. He got juked as a toy.
He juked?
He juked.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a dance.
Yeah, no, that's juking. That's Memphis juking.
No, I was talking about Chicago.
Oh, juking is a dance too. You right.
Yeah.
You right about it.
Juking.
So anyway, that's all for sports. Me and Angel's new sports podcast is gonna start called "That Boy Did That Thing."
What did he do?
He did that thing.
You talk about Emo Butler while we're here?
Nah, man, she'll know who
Email Butler.
No, it's too
Yeah,
much. 3 sports stories is too
He
much.
Okay, all right.
plays
No, Angel, just
violin.
enough. All right, now before we start, I want to say this. I don't know if you heard about this, but the Waffle House people is on strike.
They got a union.
They want 20. I don't think they have a union. I think they just got together.
I think they just didn't show up to work one day.
Yeah,
That sounds
and they
true.
want $25 an hour. Okay.
Okay.
And the people it was divided on the timeline, and one consensus is pay them people. Everybody deserves more. Another consensus is Waffle House work ain't skilled work. If they make
You
20,
a lie.
I said, who have you been to a
That's
Waffle
you.
House?
That's disrespectful.
First of all, don't nobody make cheese eggs better than a Waffle House waitress with no teeth. Okay.
None.
And then not only that,
No teeth and a few priors.
okay? And then not only that, they are conflict resolution experts. Okay.
And they'll beat the brakes off of you too.
That's the conflict resolution.
Oh, I thought you said avoidance. You said
No,
resolution.
Resolution. They solve it and still get you your order.
And them eggs ain't gonna burn.
No, they're not. Neither is the waffle. You tell them how you want it. You want a light skin, you want a dark skin. They gonna give it to you.
The hash browns is Captain covered and the hands are fresh too. You mean to tell me you want people to deal with drunken people?
It's hazard pay.
It's hazard pay.
Truly.
At the least.
And $25 an hour is roughly on an 8-hour shift, $200 a day. You mean to tell me you think? And this is what I don't understand.
What don't you
We're not
understand?
asking. They're not saying raise the prices. We're saying Waffle House corporate don't give so much back to the shareholders. Give some back to the employees. Right? Waffle House ain't. We're not asking to raise the prices. You know the well shoot. That's
No,
not.
that's why
great.
they ain't got none out here.
Waffle Houses.
Yeah. They ain't got none out here because our minimum wage is too high.
Oh yeah.
That's why we don't got a Wawa either.
For sure.
We don't need one of those disgusting things. But
You
Waffle
take that
House,
back from
Stop it,
Wawa
Angel.
right
You don't
now.
need
we don't
You
need
take it back, Angel.
Wawa can kiss unless they want to give me a brand deal. Wawa can kiss
Wawa is
my
delicious.
butt. No, it's not.
It is
Y'all
amazing.
took me there, and I'm still angry about it.
What did you get?
Something that was disgusting because
Angel.
everything there is. And I stand
You
on
ain't
that.
even tried everything.
I stand on what I said.
I
She's
just get-
wrong.
To be fair, I just get the milkshakes and the smoothies there.
I get the
That's
Philly
really
cheesesteak.
it.
I've gotten so many hot sandwiches and milkshakes and stuff, and everything was amazing.
No,
I
what
really-
I got sucked.
I can't attest to all their like hot food, but I do know that the shakes are good. But that's it.
Do you think the Waffle House folks should get the 25? I would even pay more, low key.
Yeah, I do think there is a lot of work hazard just because there are a lot of fights, shootings, a bunch of stuff that be happening at Waffle House. And on my lowest of low, I would not do the Waffle House. Not because I think the job itself is low grade beneath me.
It's
I
hard.
feel like it is extremely hard. You got to learn a whole new language. You got to know what chunk, covered, smothered,
Yes.
chopped. You
Drop
got to know
two
that.
bacon. It's hot in there. The floor is sliding. Let me tell
yeah.
you what. I worked a lot of jobs in my life. The hardest work I've ever done is food service. You can't be on
yeah.
your phone.
No,
You're
you
dealing
can't.
with hungry, frustrated, upset people. You're dealing with people who just got paid, who ain't been paid. You're dealing with people whose orders are messed up. They're pissed off. Boeing was, I could have did Boeing for the rest of my life. Easy work. Burger King, flipping burgers, making Whopper Juniors lunch
So
rushes.
more difficult than what people really give credit
Being
to.
short on your drawer or not. People trying to scam you. Oh, no, I gave you a 20. You gave me a 5, sir. You got to learn to put the money on the top and then give them the change so they can't lie and say, no, I gave you a 50. You didn't, sir. The 20 is right here. It's a lot.
Did
You
see
can't
that
be on your
person
phone.
Who shot out the drive-through window at somebody? Did you see that?
No.
I don't remember if it was a Wendy's. Tell me what chain was that? A person got a gun. A worker.
It sounds like White Castle activity.
Oh, the worker shot out.
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes, the worker shot out at the person in the drive-through. They were trying to hurry up and pull off.
They said McDonald's or Jack in the Box.
Jack in the Box.
Oh, you know what? I get it. People get frustrated over those tacos and jalapeno poppers. Those are premium menu items.
Yeah.
Jack in the
In the
Box
late
in
night.
Houston.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm not doing it.
Let me tell you what. People said Boeing people going to get mad at me for telling the truth. Hey, listen, you
me
can't get
mad.
mad at me for telling the truth. When I worked corporate America, post college, once I got real jobs, the bank was a little tougher because I actually had to like deal with people. But when I had my desk job, I watched more YouTube videos than if they lucky they had server space underground.
No.
I'm talking about leave me alone. Why are you bothering me? I'm watching TV.
I need something that'll entertain me, or as you can see, I do other things.
So many of our Patreon people be at their job, full on cracking up. One of my favorite things, people be like, I had to close my office door because I was cracking up. You can't do that when you're working at Waffle House. They can't be on their phone. They can't listen to podcasts.
I was literally thinking about that today when I was working out. I said, you know what, pat us on the back, because I was like, I need something to watch because I didn't watch everything that I want to watch while I'm working out. And I said, I'm so grateful that we give, listen, I'm saying I'm grateful for us, that we're able to provide people with a service to get time to move by faster.
It is my greatest joy.
Yes.
Because as a person who needed time to move by faster, that's why I try not to miss. Because
Yes.
I need my shows.
Yeah.
I need my this is my version of a story.
Let alone a new one. A
Yeah, my grandma
rerun.
wasn't gonna have Young and Restless and not have a new episode. What is wrong with y'all?
Yeah.
This is my block from 11 to 1.
I need it.
I know what it'd be like. But when you work, well, I remember I was in Texas and I was, we was stopping at a gas station. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And the dude was all alone. And it was like somewhere in Houston that wasn't a busy part. And I was talking to him. I was like, hey, man, can you like listen to podcasts? And he was like, we can't do anything. There's cameras above the register, and the corporate people get mad if there's no customers there. And he said sometimes there'd be no customers for 45 minutes to an hour, sometimes 2 hours in the middle of the night. You have to go and restock. And he was like, I can restock in like 5-10 minutes because there's no customers. So I just have to sit there. I can't listen to nothing on my phone. I can't listen to music. I can't change the radio.
Oh, they wanted to be present.
I said, why you let that man listen to a podcast? He's not hurting nobody. There ain't no customer here. So he said he just mops, waits for the floor to dry and mops again
Oh my God.
just to stay busy.
You're going to fire me, or I will have created a whole movie in my head. that I'll be so excited to get back to.
Listen.
Free time.
When I got written up at Bourne for falling asleep in meetings, I would write scripts on their notebook paper.
Yeah.
I'm talking about interior, desk job, day, handsome man, Fredericks, Kevin. Fevin Kedricks. Is tall, handsome, 6'7" with abs, punches boss in the face.
Oh, wow.
You won't make me work here anymore. I said, boy, y'all might be killing me in real life, but in imagination, Kev,
Oh yeah.
he runs this Bourne. He flies the planes.
Oh yeah. That's just so rude. I can't imagine just being that's church. That's church when service is born. That's what that is. That is church. And when I was in church as a youngin', I was sitting there, you can bring it to me. I was just sitting there thinking about sex. That's all.
What?
Yes, that was my favorite thing to do when church got born.
Angel.
Thank you, Kennedy.
What do you mean? You was in the Lord's house thinking about the devil's house?
No,
You was thinking about sex?
Thinking about the garden.
You was thinking about the garden?
And the snake.
The Rose of Sharon.
And the snake?
Yes, unlike your church where y'all were just doing it. Y'all said, why think about it? There's nobody in the back.
That's why I never did that. I drew the line at sex at church. But my cousin,
That's where the line was drawn.
that's where I drew the line. He went and had sex. We had a back house for Sunday school, had sex, and then immediately went to the altar. Like, this was wrong. Here I am to worship. You know what song used to break me down during altar call?
What?
Lord, I'm available to you.
Why will I give to you?
You talking about breaking down?
You say to use me, Lord, to show.
To show the way.
And enable
Oh,
me to say.
the Reverend Milton Brunson, you want to talk about crying? I'm 5, 6 years old.
Available to you.
God, I want to be available.
Lord.
I play with toys.
Lord, there we go. I'm available to you.
God, I'm 7 years old. I'm not in your will.
My will I give.
I give you my will, God. I don't want to go to hell.
Say,
Use me.
use me, Lord, to show someone the way.
I'll help my friends at
And
school.
enable me to say.
This is where they got me, Angel.
My
Storage is empty. I want to be poured out by you, God.
I am available.
My store. And then when they were my
to you.
storage. I'm at the altar. You better sing, Tank Sling. You better sing. You better sing, Angel the Songstress. Alto. This is the part.
To show someone the way and enable me to say.
This song got 2 minutes left.
It's the longest
It's gonna be
song.
there all night.
And I
That's a.
am available. My soul.
I used to get the Holy Ghost just to be over with this part. Let me lay out.
Listen.
Let me lay out.
I went to a church Sunday.
Yeah.
And they stayed on a song for a solid 6 minutes.
Ooh.
They were what was the song? It was, oh my God, it was a song that I had a solo on, so I knew the song, and I
Oh
was
my
even
God.
tired of the song. I was like, it was something about come into this place. You know, we love a good come here, Lord.
Come here, God.
Come here and get in here. My hallelujah. I said, can we cut to a different song, and it was a slow song too. And
That's
then
why
the
we
pastor got up there and was like, let's keep it going.
We make fun of Maverick City like we wasn't been on them long songs. Maverick City wasn't nothing on us.
I said
The original Thank You Lord song by Walter Hawkins, the original song, 17 minutes
oh my God.
on YouTube. 17 minutes?
There's so many things I could get done in 17 minutes.
You know, the Shepherd on the Hill,
Oh,
if you say that church will be over in 5 more minutes.
Listen.
They had service done in 37 minutes.
In
Gone.
17 minutes, that's my whole cardio portion of my workout.
37 minutes, including communion.
Dog, we're gone.
17? We still in the 17 minutes. I could have gone on Indeed and got new employees.
And been done hired them.
And been done hired them, okay? Because there's two sides to every story. But if you want to get hire a great talent for your business faster, there's one way to do it. You need Indeed. Indeed is a hiring platform where you can attract, interview, and hire all in one place. Instead of spending hours like singing a gospel song on multiple job sites searching for candidates with the right skills, Indeed is a powerful hiring tool that can help you do it all. We've streamlined hiring with powerful tools that find you matched candidates. With InstaMatch, over 80% of the candidates over 80% of the employers get quality candidates whose resume on Indeed matches their job description the moment they sponsor a job, according to Indeed Data US. I love Indeed. It really is easy. Like once you sponsor the job and you've put out all the qualifications, Indeed gonna give you them resumes of the people that got what you need. Okay.
What?
So you find out, you actually have a good pool of people to choose from to be able to hire, because we don't want to listen, we know that's a part of the job is having the right type of staff and employees, but you don't want to spend all day doing it, or you can't do your craft. You can't do your actual business, right? So even better, Indeed's the only job site where you only pay for the applications that meet your must-have requirements. Indeed is an unbelievably powerful hiring platform, delivering 4 times more hires than all other job sites combined, according to Talent Nest 2019. Join more than 3 million businesses worldwide that use Indeed to hire great talent fast. Start hiring now with a $75 sponsored job credit to upgrade your job post at Indeed.com/HTT.
HTT.
Offer good for a limited time. Claim your $75 credit now at Indeed.com/HTT.
HTT.
Just go to Indeed.com/HTT.
HTT.
And support this show by saying you heard about it on this podcast. Indeed.com/HTT.
HTT.
Terms and conditions apply. You need to hire. You need Indeed. And you know what else you need?
What do you need, Angel?
You need to look in the goddamn mirror.
What?
And tell the truth.
Tell
Okay.
the truth.
Are you seeing wrinkles? Huh? Is that what you're seeing? Well, we've all been there. So we did some digging. And did you know that hyaluronic acid decreases with age?
I did know that.
Listen, okay, because I had to make sure I wasn't adding letters that weren't supposed to be there. There's a gradual loss of hyaluronic acid in the skin as we age, and over time, the skin becomes thinner, drier, and more prone to wrinkles. I did not realize that until I came in contact with Ritual, okay? Meet Hyacera, a once daily supplement from Ritual designed to promote skin support from within with clinically proven ingredients to minimize wrinkles after 90 days. What I like about this is that it is working from within instead of outside. I'm not somebody that has time to be sitting here putting on all types of creams, lotions, sprays. Y'all saw me. I barely put on face moisturizer today.
Your hair wasn't even on at the beginning of the episode.
Not at all, okay?
You just had the tops.
Boops, 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 boops. And what I like about it is that this is something that's easy for me to add to my daily health routine and doesn't take up a lot of time because boom, pop it in with my regular like Ritual vitamins, multivitamins for women. So Hyacera is a once daily skin support supplement with 2 clinically proven ingredients, Ceratec and Hyabest, to reduce wrinkles and fine lines. Enhance your skin care routine from the inside out with 1 daily capsule with a soothing vanilla scent, made traceable, non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, soy-free, no artificial colorants, third-party tested for heavy metals and microbes. Reduce wrinkles without compromising on clean science. Hyacero from Ritual is a skin supplement you can actually trust. Ritual is offering our listeners 30% off during your first month. Visit ritual.com/crew with a K.
Crew with a K.
To start Ritual or add Hyacero to your lineup today.
All right, moving on.
Moving
This
on.
is a big topic down to the Twitter.
Tell me.
And I'm curious what you would do, Angel, what you think about it. This guy tweeted, I helped this girl that I'm dating get a six-figure job as a data scientist. My birthday's coming soon, so now we'll see if I'm finally getting that Rolex. Fingers crossed, boys. And he came back the next day and said, not a Rolex, but I'll take it. And it was a picture of a watch from Armani Exchange and an Eddie V's prime seafood menu.
A menu, huh?
Yep, which prompted the debate about women honoring men. And also the other side of the debate was, do you know how much a Rolex is? Do y'all understand how much $100,000 is?
Right.
So would you like to go first?
Is y'all dumb? Like, truly. First of all, it is a little bit slimy to be like, oh, I helped this girl I was dating. I hope I get a Rolex. Like, you dating her. Do you want her to, you want to help her or not? You acting like you're paying her $100,000 salary. You're not. And if you dating somebody, I would hope if you were able to put them in a better job position and it does not cause you to sacrifice any of yourself, that you would do that. If not, what are you dating them for? And then second of all, you better be glad you got a goddamn gift. And you did.
Should have got that Movado. Remember that pastor was mad because he got that Movado?
That $300. But he was glad. That's the thing. He was actually happy. I thought his original statement seemed a little off color, but he was happy. He was like, I'll take it. It was a nice birthday gift.
Were you talking about the pastor or this guy?
This guy.
Oh, okay.
He was like, he was happy with the watch in the meal. He didn't say, well,
yeah, no, it was other people.
Yes,
Other
those
people
are the
put
people.
themselves in this situation.
Those, I'm like, is y'all stupid? Is you dumb?
Well, the thing about it is, let me tell you what I know, because I would like a Rolex, and I don't currently have one. Let me tell you how I know they're expensive. Anytime a company don't want to tell you the price straight up,
that's when.
Yeah, you go on Rolex.com, it ain't this Rolex $7,000, this one $15,000.
No.
You got to click around. You got to call. Bruh.
7's the cheap one.
I went to the Rolex store in Dubai. No prices anywhere.
Were you going to get one if the price was all right?
I'm not ready. I'm not ready to spend that much money at one time.
I was about to say, that's a lot on one transaction for one item.
If I do something big, and that's the thing about the $100,000 that I don't think people realize, people who was mad about this, you don't get it all at once.
That's what somebody said.
Right?
Yeah.
You get it you get paid $100,000.
And those in the per month, that's also with the bills that are due per month.
1,000%. And my daddy, he taught me a lot, but one of the best things he taught me is if you go and get a raise and immediately go and spend a whole bunch of money or increase your bills,
Facts.
you've effectively erased your raise.
Come on.
That's why I drove that doggone Honda Civic till it went out. I drove the Toyota till it got destroyed. And my pickup truck is paid off. And that Maserati is back where it belongs. At Maserati. And I don't have a Rolex. Now, let me tell you one more thing.
Tell me,
Because see, the thing about Twitter, man, y'all got to have it one way or the other. Everybody's rich on Twitter. But Beyonce's concert tickets came out. And it was $28, right? People complaining, how you gonna spend $28? Now, yesterday y'all had money for a Rolex upon delivery, but now you ain't got $28 for a concert ticket. Which is it? Because at first everybody rich, but when that pandy came and them people and them stimmies was coming out, everybody needed that stimmy.
Yeah,
so either you're rich or you ain't. Now, if we got to have it one way, because I don't know that many people in my personal circle. I actually don't know anybody that I know of that has a Rolex.
You know why?
Does Marcus have one?
I know you ain't
I know
asking.
three,
Is
but
you dumb?
I know three, but two of them are rappers, and one of them is.
Well, if you know rappers, that's like them having shoes.
Is a rapper's manager. But don't get me wrong. Outside of that, I
Let me tell you why people don't
I'm
have
not getting one.
Because it tell time the damn same. It
You
tell
gotta
mother-
read the clock.
when I can do this. I'm gonna pay for a watch that's that expensive. It better watch me. It better keep me fucking safe. You hear me?
It better not be only tell time, tell the future.
Yeah, I'm about to say, Angel, you about to get in a car accident. Go ahead, slow down. They about to hit each other.
What you say, Rolex? Nigga. Well, maybe you shouldn't say that.
Hey,
but Angel, break now.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's when you work something, okay?
Tell me the future. Are we going to sell well in Paris and Berlin? Nah, there's going to be about 17 people.
Okay.
Just London then? Thank you, Rolex. That's 10 grand.
Yes.
For me to just look down, I got to still read you?
They 10 grand.
Angel.
They
are 10 for the colors that you don't really want. If
10
you want the
is-
all gold joints, you're probably looking at a 30, 35.
10 is base baby Rolex. You probably get a used one between 5 and 7.
Oh, they
and they
resell them up,
they
yeah.
appreciate in value. Like it's a if you got the bread, it's a good investment, but it's not I just got a job. First time, I imagine from this, I'm taking a little inference. It's our first time getting a 6-figure job. It ain't a gift for people like that. It's a gift where people don't need to think about the price.
Let me tell you, $10,000. Get new titties, ladies. Do not buy these men a watch. Don't buy them no Rolex. Get new titties and get another nigga to buy that nigga a watch.
Or buy you a Rolex.
Yes, okay. $10,000 to tell time.
I'm gonna get one day. I ain't gonna hold you.
And I'll be like,
believe
Kevin,
it.
what time is it on the Rolex? And I'll be like, my cracked iPhone says the
And
same
Kim will
thing.
be like, I actually forgot how to use a regular
Now
watch.
let me tell you why I might not get one, because I like to track my steps. At least my Apple Watch tell me to stand up.
They are
sit
not
down.
gonna-
You
Kev,
can answer your phone on the
I
Rolex.
hate to break it to you, Kev. They're not going to be doing a collab with Fitbit or Apple Watch anytime soon.
An Apple Rolex would be amazing.
That'd be fire.
It'd be $70,000.
They got the 14 karat bands though for Apple Watch, but
carats.
that's not the same.
It needs to be like that white man that do all the things. Come on,
Inspector
get there.
Gadget?
But that one works too. But the white man.
Oh, MacGyver.
James Bond.
We could. We would.
Really?
It's gonna be good at
James
times.
Oh, I nailed that one.
There's so many white people who do many
I know,
things.
the white
like-
man that do a bunch of things. That's the type of watch it need to be.
Yeah,
goddamn.
I want one though. One day when I sell a show or something like that, and you see me with it, just know I done sold something that made a lot of money. Because let me tell you what, you don't always make a lot of money. Speaking of a white man with money, let me tell you who got some money.
Who?
Mr. Beast.
Yes.
Now this week, he was in the docket for a while ago, but it got pushed down. He bought a neighborhood a few months back. I believe he stayed in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Oh yeah, you can buy the
Oh,
whole
my.
city.
You can buy the state.
He bought a
Carolina.
neighborhood for his friends and family to live in, which I love this idea. But this man is the sponsor on the patch for our Charlotte Hornets. Okay.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yo, you didn't see
Jordan
that? Yeah.
emblem on one side, Mr. Beast logo on the other side. It's the first time in NBA history that a partnership is with an influencer.
Is that a write-off as marketing?
Absolutely.
Kevin,
Oh,
what you
Greenville,
waiting on?
nigga.
Oh, Greenville, North Carolina or South?
Greenville, North Carolina.
Oh, I used to live there. Come on, Mr. Beast.
Let me tell you who's gonna get the patch on my team. JoJo's soccer team. Matter of fact, I looked into that and I
can
was
buy
like,
it.
God dog, how about
really?
y'all? I'm gonna just write my name on it because I looked into it. I said, who? So little Marcus, if he going to be in a theater,
You can get a little ad on the back.
in the little program, special thanks.
How
That's
much
me.
is it for JoJo's soccer team?
It was like $60,000
For
What?
to get the
What
to
are
get
they using that for?
They are liars.
That's what they told
They
me.
lied.
To get your logo
Kevin.
on
Because they
all
thought
that.
you could write because you can write the check. That's why they told you that bull
At like
crap.
$5,000, I was like, oh, I was a sponsor.
Was that like a list? Was there like a list they gave it to you, or was that like an email that
They said if you want to be the sponsor on the back,
But was that direct to you, or was
Yeah.
that for everybody?
that was direct to me. I looked into it.
Yeah, they
$60,000.
tax. They try to tax you, Kev.
Not tax, but tattoo Kev on stage on all of them kids' foreheads for $60,000
I said for some jerseys.
that they gonna grow out of because these are still growing boys.
How did you tell them no?
I was just like, oh wow. In the email,
$60,000
for I think he was on like this was when he was like 12.
Oh, this wasn't even recent.
No, this was like 2 or 3 years ago.
Oh, they lied to you. They did that.
They
They
trying to
said,
play you,
They said that
man.
nigga got a Maserati. Tax
Why
him.
y'all don't think they was 60,000?
There's no way. Who's gonna
What?
pay
Them
that
jerseys cost $20 to produce.
for 4 months of jersey use?
That the coaches was trying to get paid off of you. We sponsored my niece's her junior and senior year. We paid to be sponsors of her basketball team. It was only $750 for Marcus to get a banner because she went to his old high school and he wanted his name on the high school wall. And they put it up there, but he also wanted to say F whoever the former president was. I hope you burn in hell. And my sister was like, I don't think they're gonna put that. He was like, put the whole thing up there. But yeah, 60,000. They lied to you, Kevin.
$60,000. That's
They
what
were
they
trying to
told
get
me.
a stimmy from you, basically.
Well, I don't
Trying
know.
to pay off those PPP loans.
I'm telling you, Mr. Beast, and this is what I would love to do. Not only do his YouTube videos go like stupid crazy, and he's also in the YouTube upper echelon partner program. He's very high on the algorithm.
Like you.
He also had I'm in regular nigga. I'm still black skinned. He also has Feastables, the chocolate bars.
He's got
the
burgers.
places.
Mr. Beast
That
burgers.
are in a bunch of ghost kitchens.
1000%. He's got the Mr. Beast cell phone game where you can buy a whole bunch of power-ups and all that type of stuff.
Oh,
Free
really?
game power-ups. Yeah, I watch a lot of his videos because he's also a prolific creator. Like, also, he does have money, but the way he sets up his YouTube videos, you can see why people watch all 11 minutes. And then he gets brand deals with Royal Caribbean. That nigga was on Royal Caribbean. He brought his followers to, they gave him the whole ship, their new ship.
Kevin, come on, hurry up.
I got a sponsorship with La Quinta Inn.
But it was just for you and Liz and the boys. Get faster at this.
I'm trying, but I don't have white skin.
But
you know how much white skin helps?
But you have testosterone more than I do.
No, yeah, you got two things. You got blackness and womenness.
Yes,
So
and
you be
then I got some testosterone. That's why I got these chin hairs, and it don't help me none. It don't help me none.
My great grandma, rest her soul, Grandma Jack.
She had them chin hairs.
She had the same beard as George Clooney.
Bless her.
You give her a kiss.
That's a pretty woman.
She never shaved. She rocked that 5 o'clock shadow. She looked just like her salt and pepper, just like George Clooney. It was a prickly pear. I said, Grandma, you ain't gonna shave this. Ain't got nobody to see me.
I just got my upper lip and my chin wax. I feel like a brand new woman. I kept looking at myself like, ooh.
Do you ever just get a chin hair that pops out long overnight?
Nigga, you could double dutch with these chin hairs. It is so, it pisses me off.
How do they get out so far overnight?
I don't know.
They jump out there. Like, you don't see them.
Maybe so long. Sometimes they'll come up even high. Like, this pisses me off, but when they want to creep up to the side and people like, oh, you got a hair, and then it don't move because it's just right there and it's just
they thought it just fell down. Like, no, it's like, growing.
And it's like, stop moving me. I'm like, you just gonna have to rip it out my face. Okay, let's just go ahead and get past this embarrassing moment.
You got that Miss Purlie.
Yes.
You need to get lined up. I know somebody that like it.
I know somebody like it. Yeah.
Oh, man. All right. In other news, this is totally random. Went on an audition on Friday.
Yeah.
Yep. Big audition. Actually, it was a chemistry test. And if you're unfamiliar with a chemistry test, say they want to hire me, Josh, and maybe Angel or Victory. They'll audition me with Angel and Josh with Victory, and then they'll do me with Victory and Josh with Angel. But they'll do it for like 5 hosts and 5 people to see who has the best fit. So my team was like, yo, we got an audition. You're on the short list, blah, blah, blah. I get there first because I tend to arrive early to things. So I'm talking to the people. They're like, oh, man, I'm so glad you're here. So glad you're early. And I'm like, nobody ever get mad at you because you're early. Shake everybody's hand as I do. And they're like, man, listen, you know, you're going to do great, blah, blah. The team very much likes you, blah, blah, blah. We can't say you got in the bag because everybody's fair, but, you know, they really like you. So I'm like, bet. So I go outside, call Melissa, tell them what the people said. Who do I see walking down the street?
I think I can guess.
Tahir's more.
Yeah, you did.
And I said, God dog it. I see Tahir walking down. I said, man, shoot. Now I got to audition against my friend?
That makes you sad? Oh, I don't give 2 shits.
You don't care?
No.
When you audition against your friend?
I'll call my girlfriend and be like, girl, did you get this? All right, let's run lines when you get a chance.
Me and Tony and Tahir have auditioned for a lot of the same roles, but it's usually separate, self-tape. I never looked into his eyes as I try to beat him for a role.
Oh, no, you got to.
You call your friends and they help you?
Yeah, we help
He's
each other.
now my enemy.
We help each other.
No, I don't. I want him destroyed. This is mine for the taking.
I can see how y'all would audition for a lot of same stuff. Y'all both niggas. And that's that category y'all in. Y'all in that nigga category. We need a nigga for this. See if Tahir Moore or Kevin Fredericks, maybe that Tony Baker.
Oh my God. So we in a dressing room, right? There's a whole bunch of people I knew. I knew everybody that auditioned, man and woman. So it was actually very fun. It was all black people in there, black women. And tell you what, these black women was absolutely killing, right? So one time Tahir's paired with these women, and they come and I can hear them auditioning, right? It's like us being in here and the audition is right outside that room. So we're in the holding room and I can hear the network laughing.
Yep.
audibly, right? And I got some laughs, but I don't know if I got outside the door laughs with the door closed. So they come outside, them, and they telling us the bit that they did, because it's all improv. They just gave you a prompt and you did it, you know. So they tell us the bit they did and how they nailed it. And I was just like, I hope they count followers in this, because
they were telling you the bit
yes
that they did.
Yes.
Oh, that's rude.
Why? They would just tell us like, oh, this is the thing we was doing. We was having a great time. We did this, that, and I was like,
that's strategy.
So I said, wow, this is great for y'all. They start cracking up and stuff. So then I had to go harder the next time I was in there. You know I did. And then I was just like, I dropped my phone on my Facebook. I said, oh, dang, am I up to 2.9 million now?
No, you didn't.
I thought it was 2.8. Oh, 1.7 on Instagram?
No, you didn't.
What? This so phone. Whoa. Patreon.
Stop lying with this whole damn shenanigan.
No way.
I did. I dropped my EPK electronically. I took the PDF out from my phone and threw it on the ground.
Here you go. I can't believe they were telling y'all that is a faux pas.
I didn't think so at all.
That's a faux pas.
I didn't think so.
What you do in the audition room is what you do in the audition room. You don't bring that back out.
Nah, I liked it. I was like, that's funny. That's great. I hope you don't get it though.
That's so dumb. But no, if in an acting audition, because I know that was a hosting audition.
Oh yeah. Maybe in acting for sure. Definitely for sure.
You really honestly shouldn't be doing it in a hosting audition either.
Well, we did it, Angel, and I didn't mind.
Faux pas.
Ain't no faux pas, and I don't speak no French.
And let me tell you why it's a faux pas, because it gets in your head. Because then your jokes be like, okay, well then I gotta.
I'm that nigga all day.
Are you?
I'm that nigga all day.
You said, that was funny.
I really did. I was like, all you did is get me to be better. But the other thing about hosting, and this is what I've learned, you can, and they said this in the beginning of the meeting too. If you're working with a partner, you can't be like, let me hog all the jokes, right? And I think this is why our podcast works often so well. Sometimes I try to give you room to get your jokes off. I try, but I don't want to hog all the bits. Some of the times I just be also it very much helps that I just be laughing, so I can't get a joke off. When I was watching that clip of me take that cowboy hat and watch your. The realization, like, there was so much head under that hat. I can't get no joke off if I'm laughing.
I knew she processed it because either one of you guys finished what you were trying to say, and then she's like, I did forget.
I watch our clips as if I am not in them. That's how much I enjoy this podcast. I'd be like, when I was singing the Usher thing, you was like,
Cause nigga, you got up and do it again.
Nah, man, I can't do it.
I bet you can.
And then when you did your part, I'm just a fan.
Kev hasn't worn the hat since.
And let me tell you what, that's the other thing about auditioning. I finally understand. I remember I was talking to KJ Smith about this. I was like, because I used to be on some like vengeance is mine, let's say, for Kevin after I didn't get an audition. And I called her, I talked to her. I don't know. I saw her one time. And I was like, how do you deal with like not getting auditions? Because I take it personally. I've written down every casting director who hasn't casted. And she was like, Kev, I go on 8 to 10 auditions a week. I just do them. I do my best. I prepare and then I let it go.
Would you say it's the volume for you then?
I think so. And it's my personality. This is the first audition that I ever went into that I take everything personal when I lose. I want to win everything.
I feel that.
And I need to destroy you if I lose. Everybody who won, everybody who didn't cast me. I'm very much Arya Stark. But then you carry too much negative energy. Yeah. So most people were like, Angel, she auditioned. Denora, they were like, bro, you need to audition more. You can't take them all personally if you're doing it 5 to 7 times a week. Right. But also, you just go in there, you do your best, and there's so much stuff that you can't control about the audition. You don't know what they're looking for, or why, or anything like that. So I go get my best, I dap everybody up, and I went to New York. Like, I'm not tripping.
Annoying though, because I want it though. That's how I feel about some PR packages.
Everybody
got seated these Travis Scott golf ones yesterday, and I was like, that's nice.
What God has for me is for me. Everything that I'm supposed to get, I'll get, and everything I don't get just builds me stronger.
You're trying to convince yourself?
That's why I get this. This whole building is built because I wasn't getting auditions and the soundstage.
But you know what it is that because I too am a very much so a results oriented person. Yep. You got to change what the result is because
talk more.
The result that you should be trying to achieve is winning the room. You might not win the audition.
Okay, I like this.
Win the room. My job is to create a fan of you. Of me. Like, I want you
a fan out of you?
Yes, I want to make you into a fan. If you weren't a fan before I walked in here,
you'll know who I am.
You're going to love what I did, regardless of whether or not you like what you decide to cast me.
Yeah.
We don't control that. I'm so used to 2 + 2 equaling 4, but in Hollywood, 2 + 2 could equal chlamydia. Like there's no, the math don't be mathing.
That's Hollywood math.
So all I can control is that I show up with the 2s.
Yeah, I love that.
But yeah, that's how you easily listen. We learned that was one of the first lessons in my acting for the camera class, is that you have to literally throw away the audition as soon as you leave the room.
Like a cornerback who just got scored on.
So half the time when I get a call back, I'd be like, oh, wait, what was it for? What did I do?
Dang, you throw it away that much?
Yeah.
Dang.
Because if not, you be sitting there waiting like, is you going to say yes? Is you say yes to me? Say yes. That's how people get jaded and end up on drugs. See?
Whoa.
I'm serious.
That's how they do it.
They be getting all rejected and stuff in their spirits.
Yeah, they do, Angel. All right. Now, I want to talk about this real quick. So SZA, whose album, if you have not listened?
I haven't.
I love SZA.
Sing me a song.
No,
I don't want to hear her sing it. You sing it.
I can't.
Yes, you can.
I can't.
Let's sing it to me.
Her new album, SOS, is great.
Let me scissor.
She's on tour, all this and that. So this girl on TikTok had an interaction with SZA, and I want you to listen to it. You're a rapturous star as well. I'm gonna play a little bit. It's 3 minutes. We don't have time.
This when she was signing stuff. Signing out of the car.
I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you were 3 seconds to guess who it was. What? It was literally SZA. So I went to the SOS tour, and there's this like viral meme that was posted like a couple years ago. You know, SZA Wack. If you know, you know. So obviously I recreated it and I posted it on the gram, whatever. So I posted it to my 250 Instagram followers, and then SZA commented this. She said, "Y'all not human and it's sad." I deleted it because I was embarrassed. And she also DM'd me and said, "Not okay, space period." So I was like, oh my God, why is SZA in my DM? So I just said, sorry, it was just a joke. I didn't think she'd come back to it or anything. I was like, what? But she came back to it, obviously. You can read it here. I was like, what? And while I was like reeling, this random account sent me this DM that says, "You're women as fuck." And the account is like full of photos with SZA. This is SZA's friend. SZA's friend came after me. So I sent a message back that was like, "Why? You're 15 years older than me. Why are you coming after me for a meme? I didn't mean it. Obviously, I didn't think you're whack, you know."
Let me just stop, because actually the way she's talking is bothering me. Let me give you the cliff notes. Somebody on Patreon said the cliff notes. I'll give it to you. She had a SZA's Wack sign.
Yeah. At a SZA concert.
At a SZA concert, right? That was apparently a meme. I missed this whole wave.
Of course so.
SZA, she posted it. SZA commented, was like, "Yo, that's whack. This was a source."
She not only posted it, she tagged SZA.
She tagged her too and said, "This was a source of anxiety for me. If you're really a fan of mine, why would you do this?" Right? Or DM'd her. Then she DM'd her and said, like, "Yo, this kind of hurts my feelings, blah, blah, blah." And another person went and DM'd her and was like saying this is whack. So then she's like, "Well, you're 15 years older than me. Why are you coming at me? You're a star. I'm just expressing my opinion. And also, it was a joke." And let me tell you what, this is what drives me insane. Let me get this famous person's attention, and then when they respond in a negative way, you shouldn't even be doing this. And you're older than me, you're rich, whatever the reason is. And people always like, ignore it. It's much easier to ignore when it ain't you who has to see it. The human mind, the human mind seeks out the negative in stuff. So it's not as easy as it appears to be. My thing is, stand 10 toes down in it. You got the person's attention. And if you're a fan, why would you troll people like that?
Because that's what people be doing.
Why do you do that? I don't like when you do that. And so a lot of people were like, well, SZA should just focus on her fans who love her. SZA is also just a human being.
She's also on these apps like everybody else.
Who's talented. She's not a special human who's immune to negativity. Like, I think people think just because you get a lot of attention, you get a lot of negativity, you somehow get used to it. And I think you have to like let it roll off your shoulder. You have to get thick skin, but sometimes that stuff really gets to you.
Yeah, because I was gonna say you can get PR training, but that still doesn't affect how something might make you feel.
Sometimes people just catch you. Like you can be prepared. Some videos gonna get a little more negativity or whatever.
Yeah.
But I remember I posted my Waffle House video like a week or so ago, maybe 2 weeks ago. And it was about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. And obviously I've been walking more, eating better, and working out, and I'm doing it at my own pace. I don't do nothing that I can't maintain. It just don't work for me, Kevin. Because I'm going to have a drink, I'm going to have it. And when ribs are available, I won't eat at least 3 to the rack.
Yes.
So this girl commented, "You were thinner then."
Oh.
Why would you say? Now, when I block you and you never see a video of mine again, now I'm wrong. Now you're blocked. I don't ever want to see you again. Why would you say that?
But I think you handled that well.
Oh yeah, people probably don't. They think they're joking with me, like, oh, but you was on roast beef and you weren't. Blocked. This is how I block on Instagram. You hold it to the left, then that thing comes out, and you press that button and block, and then you delete that comment.
My favorite feature is to block any future accounts that
they create.
This bliss.
Get out of here.
This is great.
But why would you say that to me now? If I go now, I always got to stop myself, because if I go to one of your pictures and I return that same energy, now I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Now I'm getting tagged on Hollywood Unlocked.
Yeah. For going in on somebody.
And you was just a fan, and you brought all this attention. Like I can't go at you the way you came at me.
I think it's both. And this is what I mean by that. The little Asian baby, whatever her name was, I don't remember. The girl who's telling the story, not SZA's person.
Yeah, the fan.
You listen, you're dealing with human beings, not no computer program. So you test the water, you gonna find out. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
Every time.
And she won a stupid prize. On the flip side of the coin, once you get to a certain level of fame and you realize that mentally you're not able to deal with too many things, you got to remove yourself from seeing people's crap. Do you understand?
Fair.
Imagine if Beyonce had to see every single thing. People said she was a witch. People are still saying it. People say she worships the devil. She's hearing that people talk about her daughter.
Even talk about your baby crazy.
And I'm sure if she had to see it all the time, that would wear at her spirit, and she would not be able to probably function like a normal human being.
Yeah.
So I feel like
I like that, actually.
What?
I like your approach. At this point, it's too much. Post, leave the comments on, never see them, turn the comments off. That's why most celebrities got off Twitter. Like, they couldn't take Twitter. Don't show you no love over there.
I can't imagine how Meg Thee Stallion would fare if she was like, I'm going through this whole trial, but I'm also going to look at the shade room. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it was such a split place where there was so many people who were like, let Tory out of jail, Meg. Like, all this stuff. So it's kind of like, it is while that young girl who did it, that's what she gets. And I don't feel bad that SZA decided I'm going to unleash whatever I feel like on
that's
you.
the thing. She didn't blow up at her. She didn't blast her. She only went she was like, why are you going in on me? And she was like, I'm not. Like, in the comments, in the DM message, she was like, I'm not going in on you. I'm talking to you as a human and asking, if you're a fan of mine, why would you do something like that to me? Yeah. Like, if you're not a fan of mine, because she said in her message, I'm a fan of yours, why are you going in on me? She's like, one, I'm not going in on you. And two, if you're a fan of mine and I say, hey, this actually hurts my feelings, it's not cool, why would you leave it up and then make another video? Like, that's not going in on you. And that's the hide throw the stone, hide your hand thing that I hate that people do. Like, if you're going to be about it, but then deal with the consequences. But don't throw your stone like, well, you're a bigger artist than me, you're older than me.
But no, SZA was like, oh, you erased my comment too? Wow. No, SZA was like, we gonna have this tit for tat today. When I was looking at the DM. In the DM. No, in the DM. So I think the girl deserved all of what she got from SZA. But at the end of the day, we are responsible for our own mental health. No one else. So if your celebrity is bringing you too much, like, things that cause you anxiety, that cause you triggers, you have to take responsibility for trying to find a way to remove yourself from those situations. That
is 100% true. I agree with you.
Crazy.
So that actually leads me to another thing that people in the oh my God, I'm so sorry, Patreon. I be forgetting to shout y'all out, and I really
shout them out right now.
Janelle
Monet.
Janelle says the thing. I don't know how to pronounce her last name.
Janelle Monáe did my song in New York.
She performed it?
I don't know how much of it she did. Somebody DM'd me in my Patreon and said, hopefully somebody recorded it. She said I couldn't get out my phone. She was like, I don't remember what she said, why she wasn't able to record it. And I was like, so I've just been waiting for somebody to post it and tag it.
Crazy. You gonna have Barack and Michelle Obama do it at Christmas?
Oh, they already been doing
They
it.
have
This their wedding anniversary today too.
1000%.
He was like, "You gonna give me that 2 margarita, that 3 margarita, Michelle?"
Give me that 2 margaritas. Wow.
Go ahead.
Speaking about rich people and famous people, JayZ's he had a comment on a podcast about he basically, and I'm paraphrasing, he was saying that sometimes he just wants to be a regular person, essentially. And he, it's Thanksgiving or whatever. Thanksgiving's coming up, my favorite holiday, about 7 weeks out. And he's trying to be a regular family member, and family members come up to him and be like, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me get 4,800. I'm gonna flip it into 2 million. If you know what I'm saying? Here's a business plan. And JayZ basically said, and this was a hypothetical situation, he was like, I'm not gonna give it to you. It doesn't work like that. And folks went in on him on Twitter. And I just want to say 2 things about this. And I'm learning this as I
can't
grow.
wait to hear this lie you about to tell me.
No, I'm gonna tell you. One thing I learned is folks don't care what people with money have to say. Shut up.
Oh yeah.
And give it to them.
Yes.
Nobody cares.
No.
Nobody cares what you think. Nobody cares how you feel. You're a billionaire. Somebody made the point, and the billionaire math always blows my mind. But he said $4,800 to a billionaire is the equivalent of somebody giving you a dime. Right? Now let me just say this. One, the JayZ thing was a hypothetical situation, but people took it as literal. Yeah. And 2, I just want to say this as a person who is a family ATM machine. It is very difficult to only hear from people when they are asking for money.
Man.
And
I'm sorry.
when you
Come on,
that's
don't
not
die.
crying.
Oh,
I know
it was just poorly timed cough. When you didn't have money, you either didn't hear from them or you heard from them on like a regular thing. But for people to have your last name and the only time they hit you,
I'm sorry,
is
Kevin.
like, I need this. Luckily, by the grace of God and sweet communion of the Holy Spirit, I be having it. And I don't be JayZ and people, even though he was a hypothetical situation, people was like, nah, nigga, it was real. It would be annoying if somebody asks you for $1 every time you seen them. Can I get $1 off you, Angel? Like the first couple of times, here's $1. Then about the 10th time, you're like, God, dog, now why you don't ever have $1?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when when you do go to family things and you be wanting to just be Kevin or Angel or Josh, and you are either, and I've told this before and I just want to say it again. At my brother's funeral, an Angel was like, I should have cussed people out, but I couldn't do it. Even if I did cuss good, I couldn't cuss at the church.
Let me cuss.
I
could do it.
I should have tapped you and had you be my translator.
I've been like, is it time?
I need
that version of you
like
from
a code, like a code tap in Morse code.
I need my security guard. But
Yeah.
it is like, dang man, hello, how are you?
It's unfortunate because as much as you can be an asshole in real life and people don't know that, you have such a pleasant.
The veil, Angel, the veil.
You have a pleasant personality, and so people are willing to find out what the answer is from you.
Yeah.
You just gotta let some of that. If you let some of that off your shoulder, if you like some of that nice guy. I mean, because y'all are. Let me tell you, this is one place I've been fired from many places. Okay, I've been fired from Fox twice, Warner Brothers once. This is a place that whenever they decide to let me go, I look forward to it because their severance packages make no sense. Okay, I can't do it anymore. Angel, you're gone. But we'll take care of you for the next 2 years. Okay, so anyways. So people, not only are you blessed, but you also have a very like soft spirit when it comes to helping people out.
But I think it hardens you. And this is why I was telling Angel and Josh, like for the most part now, I don't have a whole bunch of I don't have a whole bunch of friends.
Yeah.
Like close friends. I have a lot of, I think we called them weak ties a couple episodes ago. But I'd be thankful for like Melissa, Mel, Greg, Angel, Josh, Marcus, niggas who would be like, oh, nigga, you ain't came on stage no more? You work at Target? What time y'all get off? We finna play Uno at my house. You know what I'm saying?
When's Joe's game? All right.
Right.
Nigga, I'm on my way to work to get you fired. I'm on my way to Target. You getting fired today.
You need that because it's like people say you changed, right? That's what they'll say. But if you never asked me for money before, and now our last 10, so sometimes I look at the text messages from the people, and you can go up, hey man, and even with the fake, how you been? Good. You listen, I need about 217 about you, just because of X, Y, and Z. If you go up the text message, it's just
recurring.
money. And I'm not even saying check in on me. Like, you don't have to, but the fake check in, just, I could be like, oh, actually, man, my legs got blown off. Wow. Did your hands? Because if you could just cash at me a little something.
Yeah. I want the fake check-ins. My nieces and nephews know if you plan on asking me for money in 6 months, nigga, I better start hearing from you now.
Lay the foundation.
Yeah, I need auntie, that video was great. This is the thing. I am so not as nice as you. People do not ask me. People, because my mother set me up that way. My mother would give money to anyone. And it to our own detriment. She would give money. So I became like, I bet you I won't. No one will ask me for money. Like, they'd just be like, they'll be looking and I'll be like, and I'll give all types. They could tell me the exact amount. Like, there's this one thing that I really need for school. It's $125. I'm just praying that the Lord makes a way. And I'll be like, that plasma center I used to go to, it opens at 6 a.m. I could have the money in my hand and being like, you got all this money. I don't know what to do.
It's falling out.
Now, I do give, but I typically give when it's not being asked. But when it's asked, unless it's a fundraiser, now I'll give for a fundraiser.
You give for them babies?
I'll give a fundraiser for the babies, but just cash to spend my money. Listen, let me tell you, they know not to come to me.
Hilarious. Cedric the Entertainer had said on a podcast that he had a $25,000 family fund, and he had his sister run it. So it was like,
oh, that's smart. That is smart. That's a good way to do it.
Yep. But then I seen somebody put an article on Twitter that said he killed that because his family members wanted bigger checks.
They probably had already. Okay, this year, Marshall, you get the $2,500, but Nancy, me and you are splitting it. $12,500 next year because I want to go to Acapulco.
And the thing is, you don't have to be supremely wealthy. A lot of family members have the person in the family who's doing better, and they gotta, when things are tough, you gotta. We've been these people well before Kev on stage.
Oh yeah,
Kevin at Boeing. Listen, we want to come visit, but you got help us visit to see. Luckily for me, my dad is a very he's like Cedric the Entertainer's sister. He's like, all right, y'all. Enough is enough. And the only other good thing that I got going for me is my family's very small. There's not a lot of people.
You talking about in your household or in your
my
family?
Like uncles, aunts, cousins. There's not a huge amount of people, period. I don't have like 20, 30, 40 people that I grew up listening to. So the other people can't get to me that.
Now, mind you, I love to give gifts. That's what I love. If you don't ask me for money and I have money, there's a good chance you're going to end up with money. One year I gave, my nieces and nephews were all surprised. All their cash apps were lit up.
Really?
But come ask me for money and watch me ignore you.
Watch me fade to black.
The other thing is my wife is much better at this than me.
No,
they go to her and she'd be like, you what? Well, I don't have nothing. Her and her dad, Melissa's greatest money management skill is that when money is saved, it literally ceases to exist in her mind.
I love that.
Like we have like the wheels fall off. We have to move to South Carolina fund.
I love
That's why I own that home out there. That mortgage is $712.
He's like, we can do it.
A brand deal goes a long way. Yeah. You cancel me, I can live for a long time in South Carolina or my house in Washington. The lease is up for you, buddy. This 2-bedroom is back to being Monty. You pee outside now. The outside is closer than it used to be.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, growing up poor,
You a dummy.
I can go back to it. But Melissa, you save money. We have a savings account that you can't go into that bank. Like it don't exist. You can't walk in and pull money out. Yeah. She completely forgot we had this money in here. I can't correctly express to you how her mind works. That money is not there.
The fact that
I had to show it to her. She said, I forgot we had that because we don't touch it. You know, I was terrified of getting canceled back in the day, 2020. I was like, "Oh, this is and then the pandemic happened. I got canceled, and all my shows got canceled. I said, "This money it's all over. It's all over. We live in South Carolina now. YouTube money and hopefully Patreon. Maybe some people will stay with me so I can get some bread and soup."
No.
And give me a little job and work around. Oh yeah, and now people can work remote, and I'll be on the road every day.
He said,
and I'll be driving.
Those are my Delta Sky Miles.
And that's why my pickup truck is paid off. If it all goes to crap,
we got the truck.
That truck don't.
That registration in South Carolina will be $8.
What? Yeah. $8. I'll be working at Waffle House. Hopefully we can get that 25.
We did it, guys.
You came on stage. Yeah. Did you want them captain covered? I got $25 an hour now. I'll go to work. Listen,
I think we are fully aware that you will, but you won't have to. But yeah, no, I can't believe people do be expecting if you're very wealthy that like your family should be able to live off of you. My mother now uses me as an excuse when people ask her for money. She'll be like, I talked to Angel. She said that it wouldn't be wise for me.
I just made this video. When we start parenting our parents. I just made this video.
But now she no longer even asks me because she knows what the answer is.
You should ask mom, but you are mom now.
Yeah, I talked to Angel, and she said it's not wise for me to do that.
When your kids become your parents, we are way worse.
That's the only daughter I got is Dorothy May Moore.
When I tell you my parents, I be on them. Mom, what is you doing? Sit down.
I'll be like, Mom, get up here and learn this TikTok dance with me so I can post it.
Oh my God. That water video. Lord in heaven.
My mom was curls on that wig.
She jumped up. She said, I said, boy.
She said, I did it once. She said, we should have did it another time. I would have gotten it better. I said, no, we wouldn't have.
I love fussing at my parents.
Oh, I do. My mother gets so mad.
Fussing at my grandma. They be asking me something. No. Tell that. And when the people call, my grandson, give the phone to me. She said no.
Right,
Stop calling here.
Come on.
Hush. and don't answer. Tell your grandma and stop answering. I told you if you don't have that number on your phone, don't answer. Well, I had just thought. No. Now go lay down.
My mother went and preached at this daggone church for a revival. I laughed so hard. And I already was mad that she was going, okay? Because I said, I know you spending more of your money than anything. I already know. And they went from it being just that she was supposed to be preaching 3 days to they added days. Well, since you're here, preach Sunday morning and Sunday afternoon. And then we'll have you do another service. And I said, see, they just using you. That first service, 5 people in the sanctuary.
Oh God, let's go.
She said
Jesus had more than that in his group.
She said they a lot of people still watch on Facebook. That's why a lot of people didn't come back. I said, then you could have did this from your house.
Literally.
I could have set up the camera and the spirit would have reached them through the Wi-Fi. After the week was over, I said, you're not going back down there no more.
I remember I was fussing at my grandma for leaving the house during COVID. Talking about, we going to church? I said, now you will go up there and do what? They said stay in place. Now stay in place. Now, if I got to drive to El Paso to make sure you stay there, I will be there.
Yes.
She said, oh, wow, all right. I just missed my friends. You gonna miss them forever. Go over there and get that vid. You gonna miss them forever. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I gotta pee so bad.
Me too, man. I
Don't
will pee my
pee
pants.
on yourself.
We'll see y'all for the ball and the beautiful in a little bit.
I know
Otherwise,
that boy.
Patreon Friday works for you.
Yes.
Are you gonna be out of town? You gonna be back?
No, I'll be here.
You be here?
Yeah.
Okay. Friday around 9 because me and Josh got to go to DC. Also, if you're in DC, pull up because we're funny.
Please pull up. There's tickets.
Yeah, pull up. Pull up. We'll see y'all there. God bless you. God keep you. We'll see you at the conference.
Cut it.
Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for you. Here's another one. Yeah. Here's another banger for you. Here's another banger for you. With my boy Kev on stage. And that chick Angel.